I mean, I think what you really have to understand about Ron DeSantis right now is he's trying to run to the right of Donald Trump. I mean, this is someone who has, for years been very loyal to the former president, really aligned with him on just about everything. But look, Donald Trump's still incredibly popular with the Republican base, and I think Ron DeSantis sees his lane as to the right of that. Kind of trying to prove that he can get done the things that Republican base voters most want done, and frankly, that involves the culture wars. It involves critical race theory, so-called wokeness. That is really who he is and who he's become.
So can you give us a little bit more insight on his background, his upbringing, and how we may see that reflected in some of his policies moving forward?
Sure. I mean, Ron DeSantis was born right here in Florida, Harvard, Yale educated, served as a Navy JAG for years. I think he was an assistant U.S. attorney at one point. And look, he is really a policy wonk. This is somebody who can show off his intellect. He likes to talk the nitty gritty of business and getting things done. I think to an extent that's kind of difficult for him to communicate sometimes in front of a larger audience. And so you hear him talking a lot in these vague terms. What is wokeness, right? What is critical race theory? What is, what threat does all this pose? But behind the scenes, and really, I think you're going to start seeing it more as he starts campaigning. He's got kind of a very niche knowledge of what needs to get done and how to get it done.
So we have about 90 seconds left. But as you saw in Kelly's report, Casey, his wife, opened up about her battle with breast cancer. Do you see the DeSantis family opening up more about their personal lives moving forward here?
I think there's definitely some pressure too. Ron DeSantis isn't one to really talk about his personal life all that much. One example is his sister passed away pretty suddenly in 2015. Hasn't mentioned it a whole lot. It was kind of notably absent from the book he released earlier this year. But I know behind the scenes there are people telling him that he needs to communicate more about his family life, his wife's struggle with breast cancer, his feelings about his sister's death. Things to humanize him a little bit. And he's such a larger than life figure, much in the same way that Donald Trump is. So I think they need to distinguish him. His team wants to distinguish him from Donald Trump and show a softer side while still showing that he can be a fighter.
All right, Max Greenwood, we appreciate your insight. Thank you.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find News Nation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of News Nation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.